And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream of Mass Effect 2. So thanks for joining us tonight as we continue on with our combo missions with the Hammerhead and the Blue Bay. Mystic. If you want me to do the marketing, you're just going to have to deal. Hi, Scott. Good evening.
Alright, are we done with all the other stuff she wants us to do?
I think so.
Yes, it seems we are done with everything else that Bay wants. Now we can actually
Yes.
start Lair the Shadow Broker.
Alright. Chat, let me know if you're experiencing issues. YouTube is doing one of those bloop things where they're acting like something is lower quality than it appears on the screen. So, but that's YouTube. YouTube does that. Mystic and I are frustrated with it all the time.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Finally, we can pick this. It's only been here since we got here.
Yes.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
I mean, yeah.
Also, can I point out the weirdness of a double-sided tablet?
I don't know. I feel like it can make sense.
Just that everyone can see what you're looking at.
Wait. So first of all, good evening, Arcane and Generality. Generality says a lot happened while I was dead, huh?
Yep.
Accurate. And also says our two loves, a blue space babe and a wonky rover.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
They are not your friend.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Just want to say I love her dress. And I want it. Generally goes, I'm getting the weirdest form of survival guilt now. This guy goes, mankind has invented a lot of dumb stuff. One could see a double-sided tablet being one of them. Generally, still waiting for that phone that bends. What? Mystic is chuckling to himself. He's not gonna say it.
No,
which puts ANR in the lead role and notes the growing importance of these respected galactic citizens. We hope that you, the viewer, will decide whether we have done Blasto justice. And to allow you to decide, all first day purchases are 30% off. Ilium Entertainment thanks you for your support.
I'm listening to the delay, and I did not realize. Wait, what the heck was we listening to?
It was a complaint about Blasto, the jellyfish stings, or whatever. The hammer sting. Yeah, just- oh no, we have to take a cab. Where do we get cabs from again? I think it's...
Arcane goes, also those transparent screens with text must be hard to read.
I know, it screams sci-fi without actually being plausible. Not plausible, being impractical.
I think if you had bright enough light from your hologram, it would basically be not. It would be translucent, not transparent in the same way, you know.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask. Just call it a gift. Just spread the word. The family will be okay.
Wait a minute, is the cab really this far? Am I going the right way?
It's possible you're not. It's been a minute since we've played.
Oh my god, I am. This is a long way to go. Okay.
Data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and height of habitat.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
We ready?
I think we're ready. What is generally goes, do you need an Uber to get to the taxi rank?
Apparently.
Almost, pretty much. Scott goes, like trying to leave a large airport, taxis or the parking deck are so far away. It's so true. You need so much space for a functional airport. Even if it's like only a terminal.
It is literally a driverless sky car. It is a AI-driven Uber.
Don't say that.
Who's coming with us?
Chat, who's coming with us? Shall we do the roster again, my love?
Okay.
The Merc. Mommy issues. Best friend. Murder Doc. Calibrations. Goody Two Shoes. The Tank. He's here. The Assassin. Bad Girl. 007. Generally goes, yeah, we have taxis in my city. It's weird. Ooh. I don't know how I would feel about that. If you, let us know how the accident rates are with that. Generally, Scott goes like, wait, no. Before that said, that's generally goes. That's why you hope they have those little conveyor belts. Yes, that's true in airports. Yes. All right. So who should be on our team?
We still haven't taken Thane anywhere.
We haven't taken Thane anywhere. Because we haven't even done his loyalty mission. We haven't done Garrus's loyalty mission. Hence why they don't have the little circles underneath them.
Yeah.
And we haven't done Zaid's loyalty mission.
We haven't taken Zaid anywhere. We haven't taken Thane anywhere.
Mm-hmm. That's true. We have not. I think everybody else has been somewhere at least once, even if it was just their own mission. Scott goes, I was catching up in the old streams. I'm down for the OG crew, but it's a half vote. Well, yeah, that's right. It's double points if you're a patron, but it's at least if you're the only vote, Scott, it would be the OG crew, which I'm assuming you mean Garrus and Tali. But
no, the OG Mass Effect 2 crew, Miranda and Jacob, right?
You're breaking my heart, Mystic. Generally, it's not sure who would be more fun handling the underworld. I mean, it's about like quip lines too, to a certain extent. It's not the same as some games where like different options open up depending on who's with you.
No, it's still a DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So we may not get super fleshed out stuff for everybody.
Arcane is voting for Zaid and Thane.
Okay, so 2 points for Zaid and Thane.
Yes. Any other generally goes, might as well bring Zaid and Thane. We haven't heard from them in a while. All right, that's 4 points then.
Ooh, we can give him glasses.
We can give him glasses. I mean, like, do you really want him to look like he's like Green Matrix?
Nah,
So-
we'll go with the normal.
Scott, I appreciate your acquiescing to the vote. Arcane Flame goes, they need a test drive.
Have we taken Thane somewhere? I don't remember taking Thane somewhere.
I think we one time did him and Samara. It was Team Bad Parent, I believe.
But I think we didn't do combat with him, if I remember correctly. I think it was
No.
just walking around somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you know.
And I think we did the same with Zayd. I think we took him somewhere, but we never did any combat with him.
Yes, yeah, because, like, they actually have upgrades. Mystic is doubting where the point should go. And we're playing easy.
Mystic is just a little tired.
Mystic
It was a long day.
Mystic did have a pretty intense workout earlier today.
Yeah.
So.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Sorry?
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard you weren't reinstated. Too bad. You did good work. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tisoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tisoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tisoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
I have played this exactly once, and that was a long time ago, so this may take a bit.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
Generally goes, do they have a name for those holographic gauntlet things? I don't know. I'm tempted to call it, like, ticker tape, but...
I'm trying to figure out if there's, like, directionality we can ascertain. I guess she's taking care of that.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Yeah, that's a trippy visual glitch.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, it's any glass surface. That's fun.
Is it the kinetic barrier?
No, I think it's just a glass shader or something.
Huh. That's a nice little penthouse she has to herself.
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
Eyeless?
It's Ilos.
She's got a 2-story penthouse.
Cheaters have trouble with refraction, says Generality. That makes sense.
Suppose this is the only other thing left. It's always 3.
It's always, yeah, they do love their 3s in Mass Effect. Hence the trilogy.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
I am remembering the plot, and that is all I will say.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
I love how Liara just has Prothean artifacts in her private collection.
She was certainly into ugly. No offense.
No offense. Yeah, sure. Sure, lady.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Ouch indeed, Generality. Ouch.
Do we have our partners at all? Or are they just...
Are they following in a taxi?
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
This is problematic.
Understatement of the century.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Generality, I agree. We have found the party.
The blast knocked me off my feet.
What happened?
That was worth the interaction.
Who are you? What's going on?
Are we under attack? Was it a bomb? What happened?
Oh God, what's happening?
So, pandemonium, guys. That's essentially we have confirmed with all those interactions. Pandemonium. Oh, jeez, that is alright.
Emergency power engaged.
Oh. We've been talking about a lot of bombs this week, Mystic, haven't we?
Yeah. Our next episode will be up within an hour after stream ends. Door, stairwell.
Arcane says
Door.
Thane walked there. He didn't come in the taxi. It was a 4-seater car, so I thought, but you know.
Vasir, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Guess it's the stairs.
Serving industry for over 120 years, the Dracon Trade Center takes pride in being the home to Ilium's corporate elite.
Barrier Frontier employee. Said he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Are serving you better. Dracon Trade Center.
there's an equivalent of a bicycle arcane.
Casualty here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Vizier. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Just stealing dead people's money now.
Might as well.
We are Paragon, right?
Supposedly.
Even hack an ATM.
Take off my headphones. My eardrum popped in a way where I have like a little ringing in my ears right now.
Excellent Shipping is the leading industry authority on resource logistics and management. We are committed to providing clients with secure, affordable, and efficient solutions to all their transportation needs.
That's a problem.
Oh.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Should we deactivate this or something?
It's not armed, so you can't deactivate it.
I'm sorry, just leaving random explosives around also sounds like a bad idea.
It's not armed, which means it doesn't have whatever activates the explosion, whatever piece you're talking about.
Fair enough.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities.
Generality goes, if it was armed, I wouldn't advise standing next to it. Oh!
Vizier! I'm pinned down! Mark! They're well armed!
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
So sloppy private army. It's got more money than that. They deserve the best. Chev should take it. It's a free bomb. Well, goodbye, private army. Oh, there we go. There's more of them, Generality. We'll clear them out next time.
I'll go down to the sea. Anyone else want some? Never hear of it raised. Clean kill.
Who said that? It didn't sound like Thane or Zaid.
Clean kill? That was the one. I'm sorry, I was hearing on that. I was trying to hear again on the. Was it clean kill that didn't tell? That was
Yeah.
Thane.
It was mostly like Thane, but the tone was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it was Thane. Whoa, hi. Let me just walk into combat.
Why not? We're on easy, right? We could just walk into combat. We're that kind of. Ooh.
Okay.
We face hostile drones.
Not sure what happened there, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Amankira be praised.
Sit down!
Embrace the sea. Go to the sea.
Vizier, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant systems.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
I will say the use of flashbang is certainly annoying.
Yeah, I remember being very upset with that.
This looks interesting.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Sakat?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Yeah.
Liara. Something I should know?
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood
Rude.
What the heck? Is this Harry Potter? Yeah, she did just do a racism in a very unique way. Harry Potter in space, indeed, Scott.
I mean, you guys can just keep lining up. I'm not going to complain.
Time to line to bullets. I mean, it works out great. Brain fights. Generally, when you say that, I think about the episode of the psychics fighting each other in South Park.
Oh, we're back here again. Okay.
Back to where we started.
She's getting away.
Still rude.
Arcane makes a good point. If this was a creature called Cerulean Stealer or something, and that, yes, that's accurate. The naming conventions in Harry Potter. Sometimes a little too on the nose.
Incoming drone! Watch out!
We gotta pilfer the bodies first, and then we can go.
All that bad power, and this is where we got to?
You gotta recharge, right?
Fair.
Damn it!
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Who we taking?
Who we taking? Thane or Zaid, chat? Luckily, the game will let us take forever to decide. Alright, Thane, the assassin that's a bad dad, or Zaid the merc? Arcane goes Thane, I guess. Any other votes? Scott also says Thane, so I think Thane is the vote. He's the only one who had something to say.
That's true. Zaid hasn't said anything.
What a memory he will make. Good idea. Good. What a callback, Scott. Well done. All right, the consensus is Thane.
She's getting away.
All right, I'm glad you're doing this, Mystic, because you can actually drive.
There she is.
I hated doing this when I was playing.
Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Of course
Hang a left. She's around the corner. We're not going into the construction site, are? Oh, goddess. I'm not letting her escape with that data.
This gives such couple driving with the vibes. Like,
go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
can you imagine like Zaid's watching this on some camera?
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
I'm so glad.
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know! There we go.
You're enjoying this. A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear this could be bad.
It's a great thing she has this trail that we can follow.
Truck!
Again?
I wonder if it's a
Watch
tracking
out.
thing that the other did. Crash with a view.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Like, don't forget, I'm a Spectre too. Like,
Yes.
Watch out! They're dropping reinforce. There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far.
All right. Well,
Watch out! They're dropping reinforcements in to slow us down.
Shield him.
all right.
hmm.
Ooh, that's.
I may have been a little bit close to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Shield your eyes. Done.
Have Zaid. I
do-
hope Zaid had fun being left behind. Arcane. I hope so. Generally goes like. It said Scott goes. I'm driving. Dang it, no side seat driver. Generally goes. I feel like we're about to crash into Bruce Willis. Scott's like cow. Another cow.
Neutralize
Generally
the drone.
proximity charges. It's probably a traffic violation. Except has big. I've already died once energy. Totally agree. And I think it's appropriate when you're about to crash a taxi. Scott goes, can you use the pit maneuver in 3 dimensions? I think so. How about a Ronsky feint? Wait, do I know this reference, the Ronsky feint? I feel like I should. I feel like I'm ashamed to my ancestors for not knowing this.
Oh, hi.
Oh. There you are.
Careful, combat drone. I'll hold them.
As much as I hate
Send them
the
flying.
the flashbangs, they're done really well.
Yes, they are done very well. They're disorienting in an effective way that makes sense for. Oh, the wrong seaface of Potter thing. Oh wait, I probably read that years ago and I just don't remember. Drop ships on an apartment complex balcony. That might shepherd.
Watch out! Flashbang!
Oh, he ridiculousness. I say, it is a tough fight though. You don't DLC. Whoa! Forgot about that.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
Oh, it's
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant, where on the Asari body?
So did I.
I forgot about that line.
I think it's only there if you're in a relationship too.
No, it's there.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's there if you're not in a relationship. The Red Room. Oh, this rim shot. That's right, Scott. That's the only thing that was missing in that dialogue. Arcane, you can think less of me for this being true, but I still need to watch Twin Peaks in its entirety. Which I know makes me a horrible person. I have friends who do like annual Twin Peak parties on like the anniversary of its release and
She's
stuff.
lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough, I'll give her that much.
Wait, sorry, blood
She's a
is
specter.
purple?
Did you not remember that?
No.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think they're blue?
Fair enough.
Dabba dee dabba die. The Blank Check podcast. Okay. Well, and I know there's like, if you watch the original series, it's not that long. So thanks, Scott. The only Blank Check I know is a weird old kids movie. Oh. Why would you name a kids movie Blank Check? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that.
Isn't there a story of like a kid got a blank check and then like doctored it to get millions of dollars or something? I vaguely remember this movie commercial.
And apparently that's where the podcast got the title of their show, according to Scott. So interesting. Oh, Scott confirms that's the right movie. You remembered it correctly, Mystic.
Vizier, it's over.
Really?
Hey you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermoclips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Vizier, I let the Destiny Ascension die with 10,000 people on board, including the Council. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Oh, this fight. I remember it being very annoying.
Yeah, the Vanguard moves are annoying on the other end of it, yes. But you can't be mad because you got to be Vanguard for so long. Yeah, they did a good shot with that, I have to say. I remember the movie more than rather banned the kid's bike and signed a blank check. And the kid filled in $1 million plus his investment money. Oh man. And this sounds like it's a movie that was like $1 million, like, and then like a super amount.
Back in a bit.
been chasing you through traffic, causing massive accidents and stealing from the apartments I've run through. Do you think I care about hostages? That's a pretty accurate assessment of the situation, I think.
They're using combat drones.
I robbed an ATM on the way here.
I'll send them flying.
I only watched the first season of Breaking Bad. Oh, okay, maybe the first couple seasons of season. The first couple episodes. Oh. First couple episodes of season 2. But there was definitely an interesting plot line. Don't forget the dead bodies that no longer needed their care. Yeah, who cares about estate laws and inheritances?
Watch out,
the money is right there. The credits are just shining.
Kill Shepard, damn it.
I have no idea what's going on over here.
That's a power that Liara uses that's essentially kind of like a vortex thing. Sucks people in. And it's also really good at preventing people from moving across the map and distracting them.
I think it's glitched. Or at least the sound of it is.
Neutralize the drone.
And we are still on the good path. Yeah, the blue. We have the blue line. We have the good path. Excuse me.
I'll finish you myself.
I don't know, you keep running away.
Coward.
Take cover.
I'm gonna out-spectre you with this friggin' bazooka.
Dust.
This is obviously very personal to Liara. The fact that she suddenly thinks she's a tank when she's Space Elf.
Ah, damn it! Damn it!
A better swear might work.
It's the cat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the council doesn't have to.
The counselors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely.
Besides, you're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Hell, your own unit on a cruise. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Oh, don't you?
How dare she make a good point?
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vazir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vazir before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing.
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
It's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vizier's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
We just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
This feels weird.
Yeah, we should say something after we just called her our friend. I'm like, that's not accurate description either.
But it still feels a little weird given... I don't know.
No, just say it. Just say it.
About us.
Shepard, listen, I'm glad you're here.
You worried there might be terminals you need me to hack?
That's not fair. You were dead.
I came back.
It's not that easy. You can't just come back and have 2 years of mourning suddenly vanish. I'm sorry, Shepard. I can't get into this. For now, let's just focus on getting Farron back.
Fine.
Oh, I forgot. We just continually go in. Should we take the same people or?
Should we take the same people? Feel free to vote for same people or tell us who else we should do. We already did the roster. I'm not doing it again. I can only be witty so much in an hour. Let's see. Arcane Flame. Civilian casualties are not a concern. Have one, thanks. Crew expendable. All other priorities rescinded. Scott says the same crew is fine. So, Arcane says same because they got to do nothing. Generally, he goes, this is an emotional roadblock that doesn't come with an established resolution. Generally goes,
oh, it's just one.
Oh, I guess we're going to take... Well, the vote's kind of leaning towards Zaid, so...
Okay.
Because both Arcane and Scott said we didn't see enough of him.
But will he actually say anything?
I think it's depending on which order they're put in. Is like, is this person 1 or person 2? And then person 2 gets dialogue here, person 1 gets dialogue here. So if you want to hear Zaid talk, let's hear Zaid talk. Let's add Zaid, I would say.
Let's hope Robin Sachs was around to record for this one.
Yeah. I'm sure he was. I mean...
Really?
Gosh, that feels very,
Okay.
by the book. Alright, it's 9:54, Mystic.
I know.
Alright.
I do really like this ship design.
Hagalas. The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
I gotta say, for a sci-fi atmosphere, they definitely got this on point. Real?
Oh yeah, no, you can tell where the money went for the deal in terms of DLCs.
Yes.
It's hard to pinpoint in this lightning
picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding. Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
Generally goes, I don't think those solar panels are doing much good here.
I don't think those are solar panels. I think they're like static energy collectors.
Yeah, I think it's more energy from the lightning storm itself rather than the sun.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Good idea.
Yeah, as I say, that was one of my favorite things to do when I was playing this.
I didn't remember that.
Zap, zap, zap. Well, maybe the solar powers are backups up in case they can't stay in the middle of the storm. But are those capacitors flux? I don't know, I'm not an expert on that, but somebody else is.
Shield your eyes.
Enemy drone deployed.
Capacitors flux, or do they come in?
They're under control.
All I know is nobody on our squad better open an umbrella. What's that in reality?
There.
Shock Bay?
Wasn't intentional.
Cover behind you. Zap, zap. Is the sky open for you too? Don't make me think of Firefly generality. Can't take the sky from me. At least with Zaid, no one would notice. Fair! Absolutely.
Oh!
That's the thing.
Who knew?
Oh, that was amazing.
Come on, do that again.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Yeah. I think it only works better on the top of whoop.
Yes. Arcane goes, he went through the uprights. Field goal!
Fair enough.
The down looks just as scary as the up. That's fair. I would agree. The next time you make one of those shots, Mystic, I'll scream goal like I'm announcing football for a South American country.
incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess.
I think we can guess.
Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Motion dampeners. I bet you can't even hear the storm from inside the ship.
Oh.
I know. Foul. Oh. No.
Send them flying.
It is definitely. Did he just get like that? Oh my god. What a way to go. Are you getting to the point where we're inside Mystic? Is that your goal? Okay. There he goes. I hope these soldiers got hazard pay just for coming here. I hope that they have life insurance? Yeah. Mystic shaking his head is like, we know how this goes. Wow.
I'm gonna abuse this mechanic.
I love it. I mean, there's not a lot of other places where you can do that. Half of things. So where's OSHA when you need them? Not in space, apparently. In space, no one can hear you breathing rep. Generally goes, it's the inverse of a bug zapper. Kinda, yeah.
Enemy bionics on the field.
Hostiles incoming.
Oh!
It is like the shove in Baldur's Gate 3 Arcane, I agree. Yeah. I have lost quest items because of that shove, but it's just so satisfying to do. No regrets. Say it. The life lesson I learned from Baldur's Gate 3 is that nothing is more satisfying than throwing a goblin off a cliff. What about Shatterbrook? Oh, shit. Might be a close second, I would say.
See, you're slightly elevated, so I'm gonna try to tee this up.
4. Oh! Ooh! Love it. Get that guy with the freaking rocket launcher.
This is not a great place to be.
Yes. Yes. No, that's still satisfying. I'm so glad the recharge on that is so... You're lucky the enemy doesn't have the wherewithal to shoot the capacitors. I thought that happened once, but I could have misunderstood the scene.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice. There! That hatch leads directly to the communication signals. It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
We are full of surprises.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
I have one thing goes. Baldur's Gate 3 has taught me the greatest joy in life is throwing the enemy at another. I imagine that in like a Conan the Barbarian voice. Have one thing. Just throwing an enemy at another enemy and hearing them.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way. Stasis field ready.
Random stuff in the pockets is always great. Whenever I can't move far enough in a turn, I throw bows at an enemy out of spite. Alright, Omnigel. Yes, indeed. Mystic is just glad that we don't have to frog or anything.
Front of the ship.
Ooh, they hit the,
Yeah, they did. I think that's the second or third time I noticed that.
Ow. Oh, front of the ship, the other way.
That only is good. Anyone else want some?
The attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
They're using combat drones.
I'll have to get further into Baldur's Gate 3 for those Slinging Shoes arcane. I was at the end of Act 2 before I started writing fantasy stories. So, I dropped out. The idea of Karlach just like throwing
Now
random
there'll be fewer left to
spoons.
deal with inside.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Tassoni.
Weapons, look out.
I do love the idea of Karlach just being given. Alright. Oh, it's trash. You just wanted me to throw it then. Alright.
Who's next? This'll put him down.
Next. There, the hatch is open.
Look at that cool walk.
All right. Ah, damn it.
You've been spotted.
More of them. How many guards do the Shadow Broker have? Impressive.
Hold your positions no matter the cost.
Alright. Once you get rid of all the enemies, Mystic, are you able to
I
save?
think we're good. No, we're not.
Oh my gosh. It's a work night. What do you expect us to do, Mass Effect? I sense a cliffhanger for 2 weeks from now incoming. Yes.
Thought I gave enough time. Guess not.
You say Dwarven Thrower Arcane.
Oh!
Oh!
I got stuck on Zaid.
Zaid, man.
Did we level up? We did.
Oh, nice. I'm glad we can do that. Can we do that in the middle of battle? But we
Apparently.
can't. But we can't save? Interesting. Arcane Flame mentions a Dwarven Thrower, which I didn't realize was a thing, but I love it. Just the idea of a shot-putting dwarf sounds amazing. So, oh, Scott goes, so he's a bad luck charm and banned from missions moving forward. Got it. Scott, you'll have to keep us honest on that one. It's still up to vote in many of the chats where he comes with us. Ugh! Not the rockets.
Lock and load.
Oh, Warhammer returns to your hand. Yeah, that makes sense. It is like Thor. I love it.
Did we not want to do that, Shep?
Watch out,
No?
flashbangs.
Okay. Okay.
I think
I
it's
guess
just the
not.
way that enemy is angled, it doesn't understand. Oh, it's the cover. The cover is not letting it do the thing. How is it? What's going on? I was gonna say, is the game just mad that you were really good at scoring goals on the ship?
There we go.
We are saving. All right, guys. So we have breached the Shadow Broker's ship. And next time we return, we will probably complete this DLC, I'm thinking? Yes. Maybe if we have time for a little bit of Hammerhead, we'll throw a little Hammerhead in there just to get that more complete. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Our episode will be up for the game Orwell in the next hour.
Yep, the next hour.
And yeah, so next week Sapphy will be playing Orwell, which will be a weird stream. It's
yeah. So and remember, so next week there's technically 2 streams. There's going to be the Sims 4 Cozy stream on Tuesday, and then on Thursday we're going to do the Orwell stream, which will be weird and we'll need background music.
Possibly.
Yeah, glad you're excited about Orwell, Scott. But
yeah, we'll catch you guys then.
Catch you then. All right. Thanks so much for catching us. Have a good week in the meantime.
Bye.
Bye.